Hello, Chathu. Good evening and welcome. I feel very low. Uh, this is a thing I can fix. But how are you? While I fiddle around with my. Uh, there it is. That's the source I want. Haha, much better. Uh, how are you all? You having a good one? My car has been repaired. I I cannot help. I have a giant window in front of me. I cannot help the color temperature. This is as good as it gets. You're just gonna have to deal. I'm sorry. I do need blackout curtains. I want blackout blinds. I actually, because I have expensive tastes, want remote control blinds where you just put a frame in the window well and it just goes bzzz at the press of a button and blocks out the sun. Um, you hear someone knows how to install blinds. I don't think James would take very kindly to that. Um, what trailer has Sam watched? I just saw Sam say I have now watched the trailer, but I don't know what trailer we're referring to. Oh, the Star Wars Connect trailer. All right, figured it out. Um, anyhow, as I was saying, my car has been repaired. You may recall a couple of weeks back, I took my car in because I was told that I needed a bunch of repairs. And then it turned out that I didn't need a bunch of repairs. I only needed one repair. Well, today was the day that my car was repaired. So I have I have repaired the car. Hooray. In other critically important news, today was the release day of Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow in glorious 4K. I cannot wait. I honestly can't wait to watch this. It is going to look like shit. Oh dear, I can't wait. It'll be delightful. It'll be very pulpy. I'm really looking forward to it. Has Rise of Skywalker gotten onto my Plex yet? No, I had to divert. Because I had, like, as you know, I've had a couple of disc failures, and I got through all of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. And then I got through the J.J. Abrams or the Kelvin Timeline Star Trek movies. And then my delivery from Amazon arrived with my replacement Blu-rays. So I then had to rip Psycho and Les Mis and Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. But once Sky Captain is done in about 10 minutes, we will be onto the Star Trek The Motion Picture Collection. How exciting. So that's next. But yes, Into Darkness did get on the Plex server. It is infecting my Plex server currently. Galdar says, we need an emote that's a normal emote size but comprises 16 pixels to denote bad upscaling. It's not so much that I think Sky Captain is going to have bad upscaling. It's just that the whole movie was A, shot digitally, and B, is it like it's all CG. Like it's all CG from what, 2006? 2004. The whole movie, all the backgrounds and all the sets and all the like robot enemies are CG from 2004. And even if it is an impeccable transfer, the result anytime you take like CG that was rendered at a lower like not at a lower resolution even, but just like I don't know if anybody has gone back and watched Sam Raimi's Spider-Man in like in recent years on a format better than a DVD, but like I remember going to that movie and thinking it all looked super real. And then I remember watching the Blu-ray and the CG is so apparent. And on 4K, the CG is very obviously CG. It looks like there's an animated, like actually a CG animated character on screen over what look like real backgrounds. So anyhow, this movie is going to look like a cartoon, and that's fine. But the CG is not going to hold up. And when you put it on 4K and you draw attention by rendering it in incredible detail to how flat the CG looks, it is going to be very apparent. But it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind. Wikipedia says he shot the whole movie with stand-ins so the actors could copy the stand-ins' movements on the stage. Huh. Why doesn't he just shoot the movie with the actors? Because actors are expensive. Anyhow, that's nearly done. It's got, let's see what it's got on the clock. It's got 8 minutes left on the clock, and then we'll be on to the Star Treks. And I think we'll have a long rip for the first one, because I think the motion picture director's edition. Oh, and the theatrical, but they're on 2 discs. Okay, they're not both on the same disc. Fancy. Maple is voicing her opinions in the other room, apparently.
She's barking impatiently because she wants her ear sauce.
She wants her ear sauce.
She wants the cookies
Oh,
associated
she
with
wants the cookie
sauce.
that she gets when she gets ear sauce. I get it. Has she had flappy ears today?
She's been like doing this.
Oh, okay.
So
here, let's give chat an opportunity to.
yeah, you want it, but you don't want it. No, we're not eating the socks. That is not happening. Fine, I will show feet. Now what? Now what? Who's a monster?
I have not yet spoken to Mangled Pixel about the Maple Moment clip.
You haven't?
Not yet. I
It's
will.
so
I've
good.
been meaning to, but I haven't yet.
Well, I'm gonna go wrestle the dog.
All right.
I was gonna just do it here, and then I realized that we probably don't want ear sauce all over your green screen.
Not particularly, no.
No. Okay. Should we go have? Should we go do it? Okay, let's go do it. Let's go have special couch time.
Off Maple goes to get her ear sauce. What else have we got to discuss this evening, Chathew? What else have we got to discuss? Oh, also, thank you to our anonymous gifter who gifted a sub to APod. And for some reason, it says we have 4 subs, but I did reset the goals, so I don't know what happened there. I don't think that's accurate. Maybe it is accurate. Maybe there have been secret subs. Unknown. Bike school tomorrow. The answer to the bike school question tomorrow is that actually I screwed up my schedule. I thought the kickoff was tomorrow. It's actually next week. But that's fine because I am going to go for a bike ride and then we're going to take the dog for a bath. So I have good use for tomorrow in any case. More importantly, Zafty was very tired last night anyway. That's right. I did it for Zafty. My gift to you. Is Maple a stinky girl? Not particularly. But my parents are coming to visit this weekend. And we want her not to be not just not stinky, but we want her to be smelling delightful, like a rose.
We should start an over-under on if she allows your parents to sleep alone, or if
Oh God, no. She's gonna want to go into the bedroom.
demands-
We're gonna be on the air mattress out here, and she's gonna be like, "Excuse me, peasants, I don't sleep on the air mattress.
She
I
loves
wish to
the
go.
air
I
mattress.
wish to go to my bed,
I know.
which Grandma and Grandpa are in."
That's why we gave you the sauce. We gave you the sauce.
She's back.
We gave you the sauce to make the happy ears.
Jim Cat Accused sounds like a legendary creature in Magic.
Jim Hughes. Oh, baby girl.
It does a little, doesn't it? The legend is that Jim Cat never knows what's going on. That's how they became legendary. Maple's just sitting here, scratching away. Oh, there she goes. Goodbye, Maple. It was a pleasure seeing you briefly. I have to stretch this waffle out for another 2 minutes. Hello, Horus 5. How are you? Yes, Jim Cat. What is your question? We were talking blood in Erica's chat. Okay. What do you want to know? How I did the jam hand from Witch for Mercury. Oh, okay. I have an answer for that. I actually have a really easy answer for that. I used the Tamiya Color Acrylic Clear Red X27 specifically. I chose X27 because it has a good viscosity for this, and also it's like a really blood red. Whereas the Mr. Hobby Clear Red is much brighter in color. This is the color of the Mr. Hobby Clear Red, and this is the color of the Tamiya Clear Red. So I used the Tamiya. And I took a few drops of that, and I put it in one of these little metal cups, and then I put some clear Oohoo glue. You know the UHU glue? Oohoo? Some clear Oohoo glue, and then I added the paint to that, and I mixed it up, and then when you mix it up, there's like a little bit of a reaction that happens between the paint and the glue, which causes the glue to get a little lumpy. And then as the glue starts to get tacky from just sitting in the air, it starts to get stringy. And so then you can just take, like using a toothpick, you just take like a glop of it and you put it where you want it. And then you just pick up little strings of it and you run it where you want to go. Erica is free to ask me this anytime she wants. I'm happy to talk about it. But that's how it's done. And it makes nice stringy, gloopy gore effects. And because it gets kind of like clumpy, it looks like it's clotting a bit. So you can use it for like it was a technique that I got from a Warhammer Minis painting channel for like how to put gore effects on chain swords and things like that. Or like if you've got one of the insectoid things to have like gore on its spikes. Um, and yeah, that's it. So that's how I did it, and it turned out really good. Also, we had happy ripping noises. So Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow has been captured. Hooray! Now, this is a box set, so I'm anticipating that I'm going to have at least one film fail in this box set. I'm not looking forward to that. Give it a quick polish. Did we finish the temple last night? No, we definitely didn't. Um, in fact, we got to the temple and then I didn't start it. Pre-order the new Mission Impossible, or am I going to wait for an updated box set? I will probably just pre-order the new Mission Impossible. I already, like, the box set I have was only the first 6, so I already bought 7 on its own. So I think having 8 on its own is not going to kill me at this point. I I know Meg is like applauding me from the other room, being like, "You've come so far." Anyhow, and the other thing is that having ripped all these and returned everything that didn't work and replaced it with a copy that did, I would in fact be taking a risk that I would be swapping functioning copies of those movies for like defective copies of those movies, and I don't really want to take that risk. Has that rule held up that box sets tend to be bad? I have had a couple of movies that weren't in box sets that failed. Psycho being one of them. Scott Pilgrim failed, and it's not in a box set. But I did have another box set film fail as well because I have the Cornetto trilogy box set, and Hot Fuzz specifically won't rip. Shaun of the Dead and The World's End, both no problem. Hot Fuzz won't rip. Have I watched the new Technology Connections video today? I have. I did indeed watch it. And as he said, you should indeed own physical movies and TV shows if you want to keep them and have them not go away. Or have 3 seasons of Perry Mason disappear off of Paramount Plus. Or Matlock, yes. Although, I mean, it would be difficult. It actually would be fairly difficult to own Matlock at this point in time, I think. That's right. Or have Paramount Plus go away entirely in 2 years. That's correct. Yeah, you know what? I actually found the video topic today really neat. If you are not a Technology Connections aficionado out there, chat, today's Technology Connections video was about closed captioning on physical media. And so there's a brief discussion of like how closed captions were encoded in the first place. And then it goes into a discussion of how closed captioning, specifically closed captioning, not subtitling, is becoming a lost technology, and how like the producers of physical media technologies are no longer taking advantage of this like robust closed captioning technology that we already have in favor of using subtitles, which are less flexible. It's a neat video. It is a neat video. Apod says, okay, I have a question. All right. Well, there you go. As Anti says, I didn't realize that closed captions and subtitles were meaningfully different technologies. Well, you should go watch today's Technology Connections video because he will explain to you how they are different technologies. The answer, which I am now borrowing from Technology Connections, but the answer to your question of how are they different is that closed captions specifically are a technology from way back, like the 70s, and they are an artifact of how our televisions worked back in the days of cathode ray tubes, where the um, the cathode beam would scan lines across the screen, and in order to sync the scanner or the gun, they would zero out. There would be a blanking interval between each frame, and then they would encode the closed captions in the blanking interval between each frame. And so this has continued in through the use of DVDs, because DVDs were meant to be used originally with analog broadcast technologies. So they continued to encode closed captions using the blanking interval on DVDs. And so DVD players, even modern DVD players, still see and decode the closed captions on any DVD that you put in them. Like they see them and they decode them. It's just a natural part of how they decode the video signal. But nobody who's making DVD players anymore is hooking up that data stream into the digital output. So if you have a Blu-ray player or a DVD player that has an HDMI port and a a composite port, if you hook up your DVD player via the HDMI port, the closed captions don't work because they aren't sending that data across the HDMI protocol, even though HDMI has tons of bandwidth and could easily take advantage of it. So you put a DVD in and you press the closed captions button and nothing happens. Unless it turns out you have a PS3 or a PS4 or a PS5, which do still support, or an Xbox, which do still support closed captions via digital output. But purpose-made DVD players don't, which is particularly funny and a discovery that he made over the course of doing this video. And so there's a bunch of stuff that comes along with closed captions that they historically were written by human beings, and they were encoded with positioning information on them because they're an accessibility feature for the deaf and hard of hearing. So they actually will place them on the screen relative to the person who's speaking, so that you can see who is who each closed caption belongs to on screen. And they typically encode information. So if you look at a Blu-ray, for instance, oftentimes you'll see two English subtitle tracks. One that is just English subtitles and one that is English SDH. SDH, I think. But the deaf and hard of hearing. And the deaf and hard of hearing subtitles have information about music playing or background noises and things like that. They describe all of the information, or like all of the auditory information in the scene, whereas just regular English subtitles are only for dialogue. And so if you see a like a Blu-ray with both of these, that's how you tell what's different between them. Is one will give you all of the like background noise, and one will just man grunting, or what have you, and others will just there you go, SDH, subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing. I did get that right. And then the basic English subtitles are just dialogue subtitles. But the way subtitles work, and this is something I've learned ripping everything for Plex, the way subtitles work is different from how closed captions work. Closed captions are just a data stream that your player, so either your TV or your VCR or whatever, but typically your television just disencode, or like it decodes it from the data stream, right? And then just renders it as text on the screen. Subtitles do not work that way. Subtitles are bitmap image files that get rendered on your screen as an image. And in the case of like Plex, if you want to show the subtitles, you have to transcode your video file. So it burns in your subtitles. And so like the subtitles on all of the Blu-rays I own are these like graphic subtitles, and I have a relatively old 4K TV now. Still very good 4K TV, but it's several years old. So it doesn't have a ton of power on the processor in the TV. So if it tries to transcode the subtitles on, it struggles. And the playback gets really choppy. So I'm sure there are settings I need to tweak and figure out between the different like getting my computer to do that. But basically, like the processor in the television is not meant for transcoding video, so it just can't do it. So if I want to watch Plex video with subtitles, for the files that I have ripped, this is not a problem for other people's stuff because they have servers that are doing the transcoding, or the video files are small enough that it doesn't matter. But since I'm pushing these huge honkin' video files through, my PS5 can render the subtitles no problem. Thank God for the PS5. The downside to the PS5 is that it can't do Dolby Vision. Well, maybe it can do Dolby Vision for streamed content, so it probably can do Dolby Vision through Plex. But anyhow, that's the short version of the Technology Connections video. But APOD, if you're not familiar with Technology Connections, you need to go subscribe to this channel immediately, because it is great. And then go watch the episode on dishwashers. Go watch one of the many episodes on dishwashers. And also the many episodes on heat pumps and air conditioning units. If you Technology Connections fans love themselves a heat exchanger and a dishwasher and now a DVD player. There is a 4-part series where each part is like an hour long, about the doomed Philips video format that is like the big giant disc cassette things. I can't remember what they're called. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. And you should watch all 4 parts. No, it is not Laserdiscs. It's a different technology that is similar but different from Laserdiscs. CED, that's what it is, the CED. Anyhow, it is a very interesting series, and you should definitely go watch it. And then watch every other video he's ever done. I think he did a video on the blue LED. Go watch it all. Go watch it all. You'll have hours and hours of high quality YouTube content. It's some of the best content on YouTube. Yes, you're right, Jimcat. CED is a horrible format. That doesn't make learning about it any less interesting. Wasn't there some controversy with technology connections a little while back? Not that I am aware of. He got some people angry at him on Blue Sky for having technology opinions, I think, but he hasn't done anything like bad that I'm aware of. How visual is technology connections? You can essentially treat it like a radio play. You can just listen to it like a podcast if you want. Although oftentimes it helps to like be able to look and see what he's talking about. Oh yeah. All right, Apod, your homework after stream tonight is to go watch Technology Connections' video on Brown.
Oh my god.
Meg just shouted from the other room, "Oh my god, life-changing." So, there you go. Yeah, orange is neon brown. Oh, I'm not logged into... Also, I truly love that he posts in his comments as much as he does. Because there's a comparison in the video where he shows you two squares, and like they're the same color, and it's just context that changes how you perceive them. And then like in the comments, important note: if your display has a dynamic backlight, the color of the square may in fact be changing along with the average image brightness. I underestimated how common this was, so I didn't mention it. If you're seeing it change, that wasn't me. Those colors in the video file are identical. And just so you know, there are indeed many browns, and not all of them are necessarily derived from orange. Because as you saw, the Pantone 448C is much more like a very dark yellow. But to me, the classic brown is definitely a descendant of orange. And don't get me started on beige. Anyhow, enjoy. All right. That was probably a sufficient waffle. Never more have you wanted to get a person started on beige. I guarantee you that the comments following that comment were like, tell us about beige. Tell us about beige. All right. I should plug my phone in. I should plug my drink in to my face. And then we should start. Here is my phone. Here is my phone cable. Beige is strictly defined as the color of natural wool. Anything else is wrong. Okay. But is beige a variant of yellow, or is it a variant of orange? Is it just really, really light orange? Turns out all colors are derived from orange. All right, Garcon, can I have a drum roll, please? Delicious and nutritious. It is once again a slow hand Pilsner. You will all, I'm sure, be thrilled to know that I have had my controller plugged in since last stream. So surely it has a battery now. All right, let's do our thing. Audio, there we go. 100%. My battery is at 100%. That's what we like to see. All right, we got ourselves a temple to deal with, and we need to turn some water on. That was not how I expected that to work. Oh. It seems it did not work. But you saw it too, did you not? Using that mechanism did have an effect. There simply was not enough water. That sound again.
Cherished kin. This is the source of the pure waters of Zora's domain.
I'm afraid the word cherished has been ruined for me.
Use your power to turn on the
What was
four
that?
faucets and you can collect water.
Sorry, I'm sure chat didn't hear that. Meg said
Leave my
forever. I cannot say, according to the rules of this channel, I cannot say what ruined the word cherished for me.
I bet if a person was to Google that word, they would probably figure it out pretty fast.
Pretty quick, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ruined forever. The only thing... Nope. I got nothing. That's it. That's cute. How is it?
It's good. It's not a Huffed Gold, but it's good. Okay, no, Izandai, you didn't get it.
Just maybe click on the news.
Oh, no. All right, well, if you want to figure it out,
I'll give you a hint.
just go to Truth Social.
No!
And then you'll figure it out
No.
pretty quick.
Don't. No. No. It's too far. It's too far.
That's the hint.
I was gonna say I could think of 51 reasons why
Yes,
I hate
that's a
the
good
word
that's a good
cherished.
answer. There are 51 good reasons to hate the word cherished. Oh, who's beeping me now? I'm getting beeped at.
Beep boop. Beep boop.
Hi, puppy.
Oh, it's a puppy.
It's a puppy.
Who's a puppy?
She's a puppy. She's a puppy. And she's right here. She looks so concerned.
She's giving me stink eye.
Oh, because I'm scritching her and you're not?
Yes.
Anyhow, those of you who are now putting 2 and 2 together, I realize that this is not a thing that is reported on heavily in the U.S. It is reported on considerably more in Canada, but it is the case that a certain someone has taken to using the word cherished specifically. He says cherished every time. The turn of phrase that you are seeing in this Truth Social post is one that he has used on multiple occasions over the past several months. Trying to convince Canada to abandon our sovereignty. So, cherished is just ruined forever.
It happened yet again. Only this time I heard the voice loud and clear.
What mic you want, my dude? How many levels of microphone are you on?
Thank you.
I am on mic 5.
The 4 faucets. I see. If we turn those on, we can acquire more water for the water vessels. Right. Let's get to work, Link. Together, with our powers combined, we are Captain Planet. There is nothing in the world that can stop us.
Oh, look at all those choo-choo jellies. So much jam! All right, so Goldhar and Apod are both like, I was in the middle of typing a Captain Planet joke when Matt said it himself. And I want you to know I have 2 advantages, chat. One is that you're on a delay, and so I just have the advantage of speed. I get to say things faster than you do. The other advantage is that I'm funnier than you are, and think of the jokes faster. Okay, I guess I should figure out what I'm actually meant to be doing here. B. Johnson, thank you for the resub, now for 47 months. And Uzumaki 15, thank you for the resub, now for 21 months. All right, what am I going to beat this guy with? Whoa! I'm not even getting to use a flurry rush because I'm knocking them on their ass so often. Okay, I should probably drop a crappy bow like this one in favor of a stronger bow. Okay, I see an orb. Well, that's just rude. Alrighty. What am I doing with orb? Let's find out. Where does the orb go? Ding 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 da ding da ding. Ding 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 da ding da ding. Where does the orb go?
Here goes. Leave it to me.
Zafty! Thank you for the gift sub, and congratulations to I can never pronounce your name. Laufey Sloufey, I think. This looks promising as a place to put balls.
Okay.
Sounds like my first time. Aha! Oh, okay. So now we're straight balling. Ah, we are straight balling. Okay. Hi, puppy. What was that? Oh, I said the B word. Sorry, Maple. Oh, okay, that doesn't work. Interesting. Can I just put one of these in one of those and let it go? No. Okay, we have a joke request, so let me check and see. I can probably find a joke. What do you call a cat that can turn into a potato? A mutator. Aha! Not today, Choo-Choo. Wait, the ball floats? What the hell is that all about? And Link breaks his neck. Where did I find the ball? Okay, listen. At the time that I found the ball, I thought it was just in a shallow pool. No! Damn. I have to come up with yet another solution. Probably has something to do with this little floating guy. Floaty McGoats. There we go.
Link, do you see that? I am certain that this water wheel must be connected to the temple's faucets.
How was this water wheel even expected to work? Alright, apparently you all see something I don't. In what I'm sure will come to you as a shock, chat, I am extremely stupid.
Yes, you got one flowing. This is great. Just 3 to go.
Yoink. All right. Sapphire, you're right. Sidon's ability really isn't a Mifa full heal. Jesus Christ. Oh! Well, at least I got a fairy. Come at me, bro. I'll figure it out eventually, or I will do that. Wow! Jesus. Boy, my poor fairies are getting a workout here. Oh, come on. Is this our highest defense armor? Absolutely not. Why would I wear our highest power armor? I mean, it's not the weakest armor. But it's not my, like, plate. The pants are indeed the best we have. Okay, well, honestly, it's good that we died. Because now I've got my fairies back. I'll get that timing right eventually. All right, everything is going much better this time. Okay, now I have to figure out how to get up there. A mighty Zonite spear. And a strong Zonite spear, alright. Glorp. There we go. Oops. Right, I do indeed have to be wearing the armor for that to work. Remember when you all insisted that I change my armor? This is your fault. Give me the contents of your gut. I no longer care about the contents of your gut. 34, barely worth it. Go balls! Balls! Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. It's fine. This is fine. I'm gonna just change my pants in the middle of this wall here. No! Damn it, just what I didn't want to do. Oh, come on! Oh, I'm mad about that. There we go. Perfect recovery. Okay, so I gotta figure out some things. Okay, now let's just get it started. Beautiful. Doesn't work. The weapon needs to be metal. Okay, but the problem with that is that the weapon won't stick either. So there really ought to be another solution here. Somehow the Royal Claymore also isn't metal. All right, what else is there around that I can grab that might work?
Here goes.
There we go, tap number 2. I never had any doubt.
Well done, Link. Now you just need to open the remaining two.
Are we sure? Are we sure that 3 isn't enough? All right, gloop me, please. Oh, okay, the 4th one is down below. Ken has and gloop. Oh, it drowned. Well, that was really nice of it. Now I have too many bows. How my situation has changed. Oh God! Have you also considered drowning? Consider drowning. Okay, what is the puzzle here? That's the first thing we need to figure out. What is the puzzle? That particular section of the song just sounds like the bridal march to me. Da 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 da. Ow. Annoying. Hello, Erica. Hello, Raiders. How was Minecraft this evening? Oh. Am I just stupid? It's possible. We've covered this once already. That, in fact, I am just a dummy dum-dum. No! Apparently Erica just peaced out tonight and didn't even bother to say hello. How rude. Hi, Erica! I gather you want to learn about blood. You could learn about blood, yes. Okay, so. Okay, let me finish this, and then I can help you with that. Now you're also hearing the bridal march for the song? See, I told you. Okay, hang tight a second. So, Erica, if you want to do blood effects... First, you need to create the universe. Okay. Here's the first thing you want. You want a tube of Oohoo all-purpose adhesive. Comes in a bright yellow... You can't tell because it's keyed out, but comes in a bright yellow tube. You want a tube of Oohoo all-purpose adhesive. Yes, Oohoo, what's this? Oohoo adhesive. All-purpose. Secondly, you're going to want to go to your local crafting store. And by crafting store, I mean BC Hobbies, probably. And you are going to pick up a bottle of Tamiya Color Acrylic, specifically. Tamiya Color Acrylic. It is X27. I'm giving you time to write this down, or whatever. Memorize it. So, Tamiya Color. The reason you want Tamiya Color is because it is very dark and blood-looking. It has a very deep, clear color. Sorry, this is clear red specifically. So there you go, clear red. And then you're going to take a little mixing dish like this one, and you're going to splort some glue into it, and then you're going to dribble some paint into it, and you're going to mix it until it is the color you want it to be. And it is going to get, it's going to start getting stringy. The paint will react with the glue, and it'll start getting stringy, and it'll start to look a bit like it's clotting. That's what you want. And once you have this little glorp of bloody gore, you can pick it up with like a toothpick or whatever. You can just string it onto your Mini. So if you have like insectoid claws, you can run little stringy bits of gore, and you want to try and get little globs in there that are hanging on the string, so that it looks like there's entrails and viscera and whatnot. But that is how you do it. That is the technique. That's all there is to it. Two components: Uhu all-purpose adhesive and Tamiya acrylic clear red X27. And a little, you just mix them up, and then you just glop it on there and run strings wherever you want. And if you want to know what it ends up looking like, give me a moment. I don't know. This is very old, and it's not been dusted recently, and it's out of focus here. Let me see if I can get it in focus. Helps to focus the right way. So anyhow, this is all I used it for, was this little glop on the hand. But you can see there's like a little string of viscera there. It's gross and slimy. But you can actually pull much longer, much thicker strings of it if you want to get like real good entrails going. So anyhow, that's what it ends up looking like. Tyranids, that's what I was trying to think of. Anyhow, it's possible, Erica, that you knew all that. But Jibcat, who, as we know, is incredibly reliable, told me that you wanted to know more. And so I was happy to oblige. This particular piece of background music is very Kingdom Hearts. And sorry, give me a moment, because we had happy Blu-ray noises. And we like happy Blu-ray noises. Happy Blu-ray noises are exciting. Check the bottom of the disc. Okay, on first glance, it looks good. Did my mecha accidentally squish a person? No, it was very much on purpose. Whoa, God, that's noises. I wasn't expecting there to be audio in that link. Okay, now we're just gonna hang tight here for a minute as my newly inserted disc reads. Dang. Okay, so the director's cut of Star Trek: The Motion Picture on disc was like 82 gigabytes in size. The theatrical cut is 57.5 gigabytes in size. Why the size discrepancy? That's wild. They really wanted to make sure that you watched the director's cut. Did my lighting just change? Probably. Let me just make sure. Oh, okay, good. It does specify which edition it is in the file name. That is good. The camera feed did go dead for a second, yes. Hey, look, the color's coming back to me. All right, let's carry on. Well, I'm sure that wasn't the intended way to do it. But, you know, if it works, it works. Where's my buddy? Hey, side on.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay, well, let's go loot this chest, and then we can try again. For your curiosity, can you rewind the spinning thing? I guess we'll find out in a moment. Oh, it stopped spinning, so... But it doesn't look like it, no.
Got it. All right, just one more, Link.
Oh! I guess using bullet time to slow the spin would have made sense. And would probably have been more arrow efficient. Hey, a Dagron! Hi, Dagron! There we go. I have committed and murder. Oh, there were stairs? Where you at? Slide on. There he is. Oh. out there. It's not that my brain is fascinating, it's that your brains are boring. Your brain isn't boring, your brain is geared towards puzzle solving. Did I not solve the puzzle? Oh no! Okay, we're still good. We're still good. Just a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good. Ow. Ow. I swear to God, the changed gravity is really messing with me. You like how I could just walk with the two platforms? I could, but again, your brains are boring. Sidon, what the hell? There he is.
Okay. You did it, Link. Okay, they're all filled out. Now we just need to use the central device.
Let's go use the central device. Okay, before I use the central device, I'm learning. Now do I get to fight the great and mighty Pooh?
Look, the sludge dissolved. The domain is surely safe now. Huh? Not good. This strange creature must be responsible. Get ready. Let's go, Link.
I should fully play Conker's Bad Fur Day on stream at some point. I mean, yeah, of course I would play Live and Reloaded.
Uh-oh.
Me. I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge supply of tish comes from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat? Do you really think you'll survive in here? You don't seem to know which creek you're in. Sweet corn is the only thing that makes it through my rear. How do you think I keep this lovely grin? Now I'm really getting rather mad. You're like a niggly, tickly, shitty little tag nut. When I've knocked you out with all my bab, I'm going to take your head and ram it up my butt.
Your butt.
My butt.
Your butt.
That's right, my butt.
Ugh.
My butt. My butt! Ah, you cursed squirrel, look what you've done. I'm blushing. Oh, what a world, what a world. Who'd have thought a good little squirrel like you could destroy my beautiful clagginess? Oh, I'm going. Oh, no!
Now that's what I call a bowel movement.
Hilarious! The peak of humor.
This thing can spew sludge. Horrible. Link, you're not alone in this. After it, Link.
After it, Link!
Okay, now's our chance. Take it from here, Link.
Wow! Whoops. Okay, I should probably be using a stronger weapon. Like this one. Get over here, you little nerd. Uh-oh, phase 2. Oh, gross.
The sludge is everywhere. Let's use water to clear some away.
Okay, well, this is slightly problematic. Ow!
Okay. It's able to swim through the sludge. That's going to be hard to catch. The
Well,
sludge
that's
makes it
quite
hard to
annoying,
move.
in fact.
Maybe we could do
Where the
something
hell
to
is
clear
it?
away.
The music in this boss fight is hilarious. Not today, Satan! No! Wow, that was an incredibly dramatic death. He went to Juilliard. Is this the one? Is this gonna get us our second line of hearts at long last? Hurt. No! Somehow still not! Which bosses have I taken pictures of? Not that one. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
Sidon, my cherished kin.
That voice again. You're the one we've been hearing this whole time?
Thanks,
Indeed.
Mifa.
I am your ancestor from a time long past. I served the first king of Hyrule as a Zora warrior and a sage who, like you, could direct the flow of water. You are the pride of the Zora, your fluid, graceful movements as you fight. I would expect nothing less from my descendant. You bested the monster that sullied our domain, but it was a servant of a greater evil, the Demon King. His true purpose
Not the
was
Demon
to
King.
prevent you from obtaining the stone that you just found. My secret stone.
That stone that you are wearing.
Yes, and
The
it is
very
important
secret
to know
stone.
more about the stone and the Demon King. So listen closely to what I have to say. It concerns the imprisoning war and the destiny of our people.
Hey, she's wearing an elephant mask, like the elephant that we
Though
fought
we
in
Zora
Zora's
lived
domain
long
in the last
lives,
game.
This all happened in a time ancient even to us. The kingdom of Hyrule was still in its infancy. A great evil, the Demon King, appeared. He invaded Hyrule and sought to cut the new kingdom's time
Wait, does he
short.
also have a secret stone
But
on his
Rahu,
forehead?
the first king of Hyrule, brought me and 5 other warriors together to oppose him. To fight the Demon King, Rahu entrusted us with secret stones. Treasured artifacts that amplify the power
If he was
of
supposed
those
to
who
be
carry
keeping
them.
it secret, he's doing a bad job.
As the Sage of Water, I bore a secret stone and fought alongside my fellow sages in battle. However, the Demon King's power was overwhelming. Even my strongest defenses could not stop his ferocious attacks. In the end, our leader realized it would not be possible to defeat the Demon King outright. He chose to end the battle by sealing the Demon King away, sacrificing himself in the process.
So that was the imprisoning war.
Sometime later, another of the 6 sages, the Sage of Time, came to visit me, and the destiny of the Zora was made crystal clear.
Brownie thinks
The magic
Sidon's
restraining
name
the
comes
Demon
from
King will
Poseidon,
eventually be undone.
but no, it's a
When that
portmanteau of
happens,
side
a
piece and
noble
hard-on,
swordsman named Link will oppose him.
which describes Link's relationship to Sidon.
We must help. Lend him your power. He will need the Zora's control over water.
The course of the Zora's future was clear.
You think we're just words?
No words just come out,
It would
Meg.
be our honor to aid in defeating the Demon King. I swear to you,
Do you know what that
when
is?
the great evil
Dust.
returns, the Zora Sage of Water will awaken once
I need to
more.
watch this so badly.
You're making it
The
look.
Zora people and their
I
sage
know
will fight alongside
this.
your sword.
It's not dust. You know what that is?
I mean, it's skin cells and dust.
Yeah. Gross.
Could I trouble you?
Yes. Daily.
All the
That is
time, yeah.
everything there is to
Constantly.
share of the imprisoning war
For a
and of
fresh
the destiny of
Coca-Cola
the
Zero
Zora.
sugar, please. I would like to taste the rainbow.
Zora's domain
I think
was
you're
once
already
again
tasting
safe
the rainbow.
Thanks to you. However,
The rainbow of
the
dust
Demon
and
King
skin
continues
cells.
to threaten all of Hyrule. Sidon, my cherished kin, you must take up my secret stone and honor the vow I made
Hi,
to the
puppy.
Sage of Time.
I can't show you the puppy because we're in an incredibly important cutscene that I'm clearly heavily invested in. Oh. Could I trouble you? The look I just got. Oh,
my
thank
destiny
you,
to
Meg.
fight by your
You're my
side.
favorite.
I came here so that I could save Zora's domain. But it looks like all of Hyrule will need my help. I'll do all I can, just as my ancestor did. I will accept this secret stone.
Sacred. I feel like the game, like the voice director gave conflicting. Some of the voice actors were like, I can just say sacred.
I am the Sage of Water. Behold, this is my new power. Your hand.
You gotta hand it to him.
I, Sidon, the Sage of Water, swear that I will fight by your side. Please accept
Oh yeah, we got
this.
full
It is
uncensored
true.
hand-holding right now. Those sick fucks.
Language.
All right, another piece of the Infinity Gauntlet. You all should see the face Maple is making at me right now.
With that ring, you will always have my power with you. We're partnered up again. Yes. All right, let's head back home.
I will show Maple. I just want to make sure the cutscene is over. That was a long load. It's loading again. We're back in the load again. Oh, dang it. The second I switched away.
Ah. Oh.
Bork.
Whoa.
Okay, now that the cutscene is over, here she is. Just sitting here. Jim Cat says, who de-gooned the water? De-gooning the water is what happens when you flush. She is just sitting with her butt against a leg of my table. She gotta lick the delicious oils off my fingers. Hi. So good. How can I help you this evening? She does want a cookie. She does want a cookie. Who could have guessed? Turn around. No, you have to turn all the way around. Very good. Okay, touch. Good. Shake. Good. Other shake. No, other shake. Yes. Turn around. Lie down. Sit. Lie down. Sit. Lie down. Sit. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. I'm making her work so hard. The drool begins. Turn around. People turn around. Kangaroo? Kangaroo? Oh, that wasn't a kangaroo. Good girl. Good job. Okay, you got your treat. Are you all done with me? Yep. Goodbye. It is! I agree, it is good to have a dog that's food motivated to the point of physical comedy. Sometimes it's a bit much, but most of the time it's hilarious. My hand smells like dog now.
My cat's breath smells like cat food.
Auspicious! Link, welcome back!
Oh.
Link, have you seen? The sludge has vanished without a trace.
Oh, Link, thanks to your courage, the inhabitants of Zora's domain are safe once again. No words could express the depths of my gratitude. Thank you, hero. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. As for you, Sidon, though Link certainly played a key role, your own efforts to save the domain were nothing short of magnificent. I have always believed in you, Sidon. Now you have unequivocally proven your worthiness to bear the crown. That is why I shall joyously take this opportunity to pass the throne to you.
Father, this is so sudden.
No, it only seems that way. In truth, it has been heavy on my mind for some time. Sidon, my son, it is time to ascend the throne as the new king. Take Yona's hand, and as one, lead Zora's domain to a brighter tomorrow.
Me, the king.
Why does he... He has a whistle. Like a gym teacher's whistle as part of his armor. That's hilarious. She's so short.
Thank you, Father. I will not let you down, I swear it.
That's the spirit, my boy. Now, accept your place upon the throne. The finest swordsman in all of Hyrule shall bear witness to this momentous occasion.
Auspicious, silence, everyone!
I hereby inherit this crown from my father, the exalted Dorephan. From this moment on, I shall be king of the Zora. At this same precious moment, I ask you also to open your hearts to your new queen, my beloved Yona.
Sure.
The sludge threatens us no more. We are once again free to swim through crystal waters beneath azure skies without fear. We could not have achieved this without our dear King Sidon, our heroic Sir Link, and all of us who called the domain home. I am so proud and so very grateful to count myself among the Zora of the domain. However, that does not mean that all matters have been resolved.
Right you are, my love. So long as darkness lurks in the depths of Hyrule, the shadow knows. This peace we have fought so hard for could vanish like a bubble on a needle. We shall not allow that. It is now time for the Zora to help Link prevail. Everyone, I ask that you lend him your strength. Doing just that shall be the first task that I and my partner in life and in leadership shall undertake as your king and queen. First things first, my friend, regarding the whereabouts of Princess Zelda. When I obtained the secret stone, we saw a vision of that woman, the Sage of Time. I am certain it was far more than a passing resemblance. That was the Princess Zelda whom you and I know so well. As for the Princess Zelda who appeared in the domain and attacked Father, could it be that the princess we saw in my ancestors' era and the one my father saw in this era are not one and the same? Questions upon questions. It is painfully clear that we have no choice but to find the princess and ask her directly. Link, as I have just ascended to the throne, I must offer my sincerest apologies for being unable to accompany you. Still, I shall continue gathering information about our lost Princess Zelda. Please promise that you shall once again grace our fair Zora's domain with your presence sooner rather than later. Whatever comes to pass, know that you and I will always be connected by the power of a sage, no less.
Wait, why is Doraphan still sitting on the throne? Get out of there, Doraphan. You abdicated. It's the only chair in the domain big enough for him. Well, that might be true. Uh-oh. Sidon's vow has granted you the power to summon his avatar. All right, let's clear some light roots. Vroom. Oh. Am I just in a hole? I am just in a hole. I need to climb. Oh, God. It's a recharge. Oh! Hello. Where's the big guy? Oh, I didn't even get all of it. Oh! Hold up! Hold up. We have another happy Blu-ray noise. It is time for us to proceed to the Wrath of Khan. Angry Kirk noises. All right, all aboard. And let's climb. We're going up. Up. I said up! Not whatever way that is. That was a tragic attempt at climbing. Okay, I need to land somewhere just so that I can get my bearings. Before this thing dies, oh god. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh no, oh goodness. Alright, we're still good. Okay, so if I follow this crevasse, I should get where I'm going. That was a remarkably good landing, wasn't it? I agree with you. Oh. Star Trek 2. Oh, there's an extended cut of Star Trek 2. Director's cut. This is going to be a long rip then. All right, we're going this way. And we're going to try and set this down again somewhere that I can recover it. Like over by this enemy. Sure. Whoops. Almost. It's alright, I didn't need that health anyway. Ow. Nope. Oh, come on. How dare you be so high in the sky? That's so rude. Come down here and fight me like a construct. Whee! Oh, come on! What? So rude. Outrageously rude. Ow! All right. Thanks, Yonobo. Okay, where did I leave my whip? Did it despawn? Did my ride despawn? That's so rude. It despawned. Has anyone seen a rock nearby? There we go. Hop. 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 Stop turning sideways, damn it. You're wasting precious momentum. Break here for a second. Haha! Haha! All it took was some crafty positioning. Ooh, a Zora spear. Ooh! A legit Zora spear. What do I want to do? I want to throw, but I don't want to throw my weapon. I want to throw a light bulb. Get lit! Oh, I need some of these dragonflies. For this very outfit. Doubles! I got overconfident. I know there's something to write, but it can wait until after I can see it. What does that mean? Sorry, I'm getting an error on my current rip. And I would like to find out what it means. I have never seen this error before. Alright, the light root has dispelled the darkness. Why won't it load? That's weird. Okay, let's cancel the rip. Sorry, chat. This is gonna delay me a moment. Hello, the depth and breadth of Seth. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Well, this one didn't... So, typically, when a rip encounters an error, it will retry for a while, and then it gives up and dies. And this one didn't do that. It encountered an error that I hadn't seen before, and then just kept ripping away anyhow, which is weird. I don't know what would have caused that. So we're just gonna clean off the disc This is always the first step in trying to rehabilitate a misbehaving disc. Is we gently clean with a microfiber cloth and some glasses cleaner spray. Oh, that didn't come very clean at all. And then I put it back in and I fire it back up. And for the sake of verifying it, I will just rip one of the tracks to start, and then if that succeeds, I'll rip the other one. There we go. Back in it goes. Nope. I want the pin. Give me the pin. There we go. Delete pin. Okay, we want to head vaguely towards pink again. But as we were running over here, there was something to our right. So let's find out what that was. Oh, it's one of those things! Alright then. Whoop. Oh, yeah, much better. Oh, come on. No! Get out of there. Get back here, idiot. Not today. You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. Oh dear. Uh-oh, phase 2. Here we go again. Okay, where is he? Damn it! No, get out of there. I swear to God. Sidon, get over here, you loser. Oh, I'm aware that any source of water will work on this thing, but I just haven't been bothering. What happened there? No, that didn't actually work on it. Oh my God, Sidon. Why? What are you doing? This one feels way harder than the one in the temple for some reason. Oh, it does have more health. Okay. What happened to my bubble? Okay, where'd he go? Where the hell did he go now? Ow! Oh my God! There we go. Just as dramatic, though. Do I want to know something? I don't know. Do I want to know something? Ooh, worth it, though. Oh, yes. I am aware that the water attack speed and width depend on the weapon I'm using. I figured that out very quickly. All right, going up. Choo Choo Jelly causes wetness in Breath of the Wild 2. I don't know that I like the way you phrased that. Causes wetness. This is Hyrulean personal lubricant here. Oh boy, I really need to go to a stable. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, well, that thread on the Make MKV forums is useless. Not helpful at all. Oh, I should re-up on weapons, though. Take every weapon I can get. Oh, well, it's Traveler's Sword, but still. I can turn that into a sledgehammer. 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 I can't remember how the song goes. Good. I'm glad you all remember how the song goes. Oh, Izandai, if you have never seen the music video for the song Sledgehammer, you should go do that right now.
Yeah.
The song is great. The music video also great. No, I am not going to play it on stream. Even that's a little far for me. I'm not Kathleen. Eat. Oh dear. Oh! Just take the Zonite and run. Sit down. Whoa! Yikes! Stop flying away and just let me beat on you. Ooh. Drop off the wall, Link. Jesus Christ. All right, safe. I thought I saw one over there. Okay, no, this disc is definitely giving me errors. But still, errors of an unknown kind. I don't know what this means. Now I'm invested. I want to know what this error is. Okay, let's see what the Make MKV forums have to say about this. What does it mean? Interesting. Okay, let's try something else. It seems like it's in the audio track. It is in the True HD 7.1 surround audio track, which, in fairness, I don't need. But we're going to try something else here. We're going to close the disc. We're going to back up the disc. and we're gonna just put this on the D drive, and let's see if backing it up and ripping it from there works. Fascinating. Ultimately, I would like it if my rips were essentially complete. Although I have been editing out audio tracks that are not useful to me, but still, I don't like removing the primary English audio track. Zandai says, well, that was weird. By weird, I assume you mean great, because it was great. It is a good song. And, like, we all know Zandai's a filthy zoomer, but it is a good song. The video was weird. I mean, it's just stop motion. There's nothing that weird about it. Now, the grand question of our age. Is the light route ahead of me up or down? Wow. Now where did my ride go? Oh, I saw it. Oh, god damn it. Now where did it go? Oh. All right, then. I am so confused. Okay, am I just fully going the wrong... Well, no. Not fully going the wrong way. Some sort of sub-cavern. We put caverns in your caverns. So you can spelunk while you spelunk. Yes, it is conceivable that there is a wall between me and the thing I'm trying to find. But let's hose our way through this cavern anyhow. Oh, okay, well, that'll certainly do it. Let's see if I can find somewhere to get position. Going up. Okay. Now we can do a little exploring. Nothing of use in there. Couple of boxes here. Bananas! Surprised that doesn't get Maple running either. The red haze on the ground gloom is found in the monsters that nest in the area. Extremely dangerous. If their attacks touch you, you'll feel drained, as with the gloom on the ground. Avoid physical contact if possible. If not, you'll end up eating Sunday-lions instead of bananas. Glory to Master Koga. Maple loves banana. Maple is a banana. Maple has never met a food she didn't love, but Maple is a banana fiend. Maple has eaten more than one whole banana peel. Definitely. Where is the... Oh... Let me in! Nice. Another Yiga schematic. What type of schematic did I get this time? A rainmaker. Oh, neat. Okay. All right. At some point here, I may have to bail out of my attempt to find a new light route and go find an old light route. Ooh. No. Grab the pose, try to avoid getting murked. Oh. Well, rip-a-doodle-doo. I am running directly away from where I was trying to go. All right, enough of this. We're going to go to here. All right, and it's probably beneficial to me to go do some cooking. rich. All right, let's make some food. Whoops. I'm going to do that every time. Uh-oh. No meat. What does this create? Oh, just a very large simmered fruit. What if we took one of these, but then dropped one of those, and put a different kind of meat in it? Like a chicken leg. Meaty rice ball. All right. Oh. Okay, what if we take that and we put wheat in it instead of rice? Salt grilled prime meat. Okay, what if we take the same... Okay. What else should we put in this? We got a fish, we got a tomato, we got a meat. I guess it doesn't really matter. Did I have a leek? Oh, I do have leeks. Oh, they're stam bulbs. Honestly, I should just get over myself and cook hearty truffles. Tomato seafood soup. All right, let's make some tomato seafood soup. Oh, I got an extra good tomato soup. 10 hearts! Hell yeah. Now I need a different... All right, what else would be good? Mighty Porgies increase attack power. want to put like one additional vegetable in here. But maybe I just want 2 porkies. Let's see what that does. There we go. That gives me a ton of defense up. Time to stew some crabs. Oh, I thought those were armored crabs. But no, they're stamina crabs. Holy hell, I have so many bananas. Okay, we got some food again. Let's have a nap. Oh, we got ourselves a blood moon.
Moon shines upon the land. The aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
How dare. Plus to skip. Why would I ever skip? Do I have any orbs? 3!
You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their lights of blessing, you have 4 sages' wills. In exchange for 4 sages' wills, I will make your bond stronger with any sage you choose.
Oh, I have to choose one? Never mind. Yeah, like, Tulin is probably the correct answer. Anyhow, I think we should call it there. It's just about 10 o'clock, so we may as well call it a night. All right, so thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. This is Genuine Thrill Stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I'll be back, same mat time, same mat channel, here on twitch.tv/Wiggins at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time on Thursday. So I do hope I will see you then. In the meantime, as always, you can follow me on Blue Sky and YouTube and TikTok. I have a Ko-fi you can subscribe to. And if you're subscribed here or on Ko-fi, you can join my Discord by making sure your Twitch account is linked to either your Ko-fi account or your Twitch account, and my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers in Discord's backend. So, yeah, come join the Discord. All right, we are going to fire off a raid. So let's do that. Everybody hop aboard this raid train. I will see you back here on Thursday. Until then, so long, have a good night, and goodbye.